All right, everyone, here we go with the Soulmate Journey update. One deck for the DF, one deck for the DM. No mystery as to whether I looked. Kind of messy. I took a look randomly at the bottom here, I'll tell you. It's 10 cups. Sometimes I don't look, sometimes I do. And this is strength, right? I'm not really sure what to make of that as a theme energy. On the DF side, I think you're dreaming something up, or you will be. At this point in the journey, you're dreaming something up. Somebody's trying over here to live up to expectations. I don't know if it's yours or if it's the people around them. I don't know. It could be a combination of the two. I'm not sure. All right, let's go. I'm shuffling for the DF right now. That's most of you watching. All right. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. I'm not a fucking Time Lord, right? You're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. There's a whole playlist of these. We've been tracking it since July of 2021. So, who knows where you're at. Bottom of the deck for the DF. This is where we are now. This is what we're pulling on. It's the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, I think you're dreaming up something new, something nice, something, I don't know, something true. Let's see where we go. What's on top? Yeah, the King of Cups. Plain and simple. Okay? The King of Cups crossed by the Ace of Pentacles. When I take the Ten of Cups into it and the energy I got off that, just the theme energy of what's going on here, let me grab the little animal deck and shuffle for the clarify. Bottom of it randomly is Ace of Swords. It's sort of that Queen song, find me somebody to love, right? Want somebody, find me somebody to love. You want a truer love. You want something truer. You want something better. You want the best. You don't want to settle. Okay? It's that kind of energy. Take it how you want to take it. Take it as it resonates. For some of you, it's extreme. For others of you, it's just, I kind of know what you mean, Steve. It's like that. It is what it is. Just catch my drift. Let's shuffle on the King of Cups. I think this side's trying to live up to some kind of expectation. I'm not sure if it's yours. Let's see where we go. Why is that King of Cups here? Tell me about it. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Cups, which will be crossing the center card I pull here, which is red with the Ace of Pentacles. It's interesting. This energy, whoever this person is, you're using them as an example for what you want in the future. Now that can flow either way. There's too many people watching for me to say it's a negative example or it's a positive example definitively. Right? It's either or. Some of you are using this as a cautionary tale, this person. Oh, I don't want that again. Right? Others of you are using it as what you do want. Somebody you can't have right now, or you couldn't have, but you'd like to find another one. All right? So whichever one you are, whoever this is for you, this would be somebody you're using to give you some juxtaposition. Right? Some contrast. All right, let's see where we go. What's on top? Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you want something better, right? And you're willing to wait for it. That's what's funny. I'm willing to wait, Steve. I don't want this shit anymore. I'm willing to wait. All right, what's the center card? King of Wands. Yeah, see, it's what I said, right? I don't know why I'm your second favorite. I said it. I called it. Even before we didn't know that was coming out. It's the Burger King. It's the runners in this cycle. I think for a lot of you, you don't want another Burger King. Can I put it that way? You don't want another runner. You don't want another narcissist. You don't want another somebody's got to have it their way. The DFs have reached a point in this soulmate cycle where they want something better, right? They want a new drug, if you will. I mean, no other way to put it. You're willing to wait for it, and that's good. You have this it's worth waiting for mentality. That's fine. Buy you some toys, take care of yourself for a little while, you're fine. Go out to dinner by yourself, talk to yourself. Maybe bring a dummy with you, put it on the other side of the table. I have no idea. Whatever, who cares? I support this. This is good. I don't want you to have another Burger King. Right. What's red with the Two of Pentacles? The Knight of Wands, yeah. You're in no rush. It's just pointing out that you're in no rush. Everyone around you, this came up in a couple of the Zodiac fly-throughs for July 2026. I said I had like a hangman card, and I said put yourself on pause because everybody around you is moving really fast. Everybody around you is moving really fast. They think you need to rush. You hurry up. Your biological clock is ticking, tick-tock, tick-tock, right? They keep doing that to you. I think you're fine just to take it easy. You're not affected by the hustle and bustle going on around you. Okay? Everybody in a big fucking hurry. I don't know why. Everybody these days is in a big fucking hurry. You know, I mean, what the hell's the rush? Chill. Right? I don't know. Anyway, what do I know? Strength card. I think somebody, let's shuffle for the DM. I think somebody's the person on the other side. This example, this juxtaposition of what you don't want or do want. But I think for the majority of you, this is what you don't want. You don't want another one of these. Okay? And you're willing to wait for something good to come along. That's for the majority. For others of you, you maybe just can't have this person, but you're definitely going to hold out for somebody that lives up to this person. Right? Whichever one you are. All right? Take it how you want to take it. Take it as it resonates, like the kids like to say. All right, DM. Let's see where we go. But I do feel like there's an energy on this side that's trying to please too many people. When you do that, you end up pleasing nobody, including yourself. Let's see where we go. All right, come on. There's always going to be somebody in life that's going to tell you what you should be doing because they want you to do it their way, right? A lot of world's full of Burger Kings, you know. This energy here, it's a Burger King energy for sure. Let's see where we go. Bottom of the deck. 10 cups. That's what you had over here as your, theme energy when I first picked up the deck. 10 cups. Yeah, somebody here. Fantasyland, fantasize. What is this? What's on top? Yeah, the Six of Swords. I'll give it to you both ways because it plays either way. So for those of you where this is a cautionary tale. Oh, I don't want someone like this anymore. Right? This is someone who doesn't take life too seriously, probably. This is someone who just, oh, that'll be easy, whatever, and then it doesn't ever materialize or nothing happens. You know what I'm saying? It's a bit of that. For those of you where this is the person, well, I'm going to hold out for somebody like this, Steve, or I'm going to hold out for this person. It could be that too. It could very well be. You like this person's... how do I put it? They're cool. Okay? I mean, that's a broad thing to say, but it's the easiest way to phrase it. All right? It's somebody who's got some bright ideas, and they do always think it's going to be a piece of cake, and it probably always is harder than they think it is. All right? They've got some flaws, but this is, generally speaking, this is somebody who can also be somebody who doesn't like to argue, who might, if you do argue with them, disappear into a dreamland. It is possible. I don't know. Let's see what's going on. But I do feel like in this person's life, leaving aside that you're waiting for the cream of the crop to show up, in this person's life, I feel like they don't want to rock the boat. I know it's a Six of Swords, but she's in a boat. But she's in a boat. But it's true. They don't want to rock the boat because they stand to lose something. Right? They stand to lose something by rocking the boat. This might be somebody that's bound by... and that's the card that just wanted to reveal itself. There's a couple of cards underneath here. There's a Four of Wands. There's an Ace of Wands underneath there. But the card that really that was shining through was the gold color on that Five of Pentacles. So that's where I go. It catches my eye. I think they stand to lose something. So they don't want to rock the boat too much in their life, which could be, in either case, why you're not with this person. I don't know. Let's see where we go here. Let's shuffle the deck. Yeah, and here we go. It fell on the floor, but it's the top card. It's the Knight of Wands. That's the Knight of Wands. This person here, I think this energy feels you slipping away. And should I phrase it like that? I don't know. The bottom of the deck is the Four of Wands. That's read with this, which is fine because there's a Four of Wands there anyway. Okay? So this person might be married. They might be in a relationship. They might have a family that holds them back. I don't know. Something along those lines. Or that doesn't like you. I don't know. It's possible. Or they have in the positive, they have a family you'd like. They have a situation you'd like. They have a comfort level that you'd like. But when you get caught in things like this, you don't get to rock the boat. So you have to keep that in mind. The center card, the Tower, is crossed by the Four of Wands. Are they rocking the boat? I wonder. They don't want to rock the boat, but I wonder if they are right now. What's read with the Knight of Wands? Temperance. No, it's saying the same thing. I wasn't sure when I saw the Tower, but somebody just Somebody's doubling down on whatever life they have. This energy, right now at this point in the journey, whoever this is doubling down on the life they have. All right? They're calming down this urge to rush around. It is what it is. You are too, but you're doing it. You're both kind of doing the same thing, shutting down the Knight of Wands a little bit, but you're doing it for different reasons. All right? You over here want to hold out for the cream of the crop, the love of your life, the love that you're waiting for. You're tired of putting out for losers. It's a good way to put it, or narcissists, or whatever. In a way, you've gone Burger King. You want to have it your way. But it's a bit more creatively selfish than that. It's not just pure selfish. You're not dating somebody and then forcing them to be like you, right? You're holding out for someone who fits something who fits together with you like a puzzle, all right? Over here, this person, they don't want to rock the boat on their side. It's probably why the majority of you don't want anyone like this anymore. You don't want someone trapped in a Four of Wands situation. It could be a marriage. It's toxic. That, again, every day it breaks up and then gets back together. We see it in the readings all the time, right? They're just staying put. They're not rocking the boat. Let's grab the witches, right? There's justice at the bottom here. I don't know. I wish I could say that if temperance didn't fall here, I'd say maybe they're going to try and rock the boat. I thought maybe they were when the tower fell. But no, that's just the boat gets rocked and then they fix it. All right, let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. 3 cards and a crossing card. Might want to talk about you or this person. I don't know. Let's see. 3 cards and a crossing card. What do we get? What else you want to say? Anything? You got anything to say here, universe? Anything at all? Let's see. Let's see where we go. Nine of Pentacles, crossing whatever the center card is I pull. It's a liberation, freedom energy. Hey, maybe they are divorced. I don't know. We had justice randomly. 8 swords. Oh, I see. The Sun. There's nothing this energy would like more than to break free. There's nothing that would make them happier than to break free. Right? But they don't feel like they can. As soon as they try to come up with a plan to do it, they just stuck. This energy is going to be perpetually stuck, at least for now. Probably because of that 5 of Pentacles. Probably because they stand to lose too much. If it's a divorce situation, it wouldn't surprise me. All right? Over here, you're not waiting. You're going out there, you're trying to find your King of Cups. You're trying to find what you're looking for. Everybody else is rushing you, saying, you should just take whatever. Kind of an energy. Just go, you should just take, because it's read with the 2 of Pentacles. Quick, make a decision. You're not making any quick decisions. You're slowing it down, putting yourself on pause. I believe it's the Aquarius reading that was pretty much the second all signs reading besides the Cancer reading in the Zodiac fly-through. That's one. I put in the title, if you're compelled to watch it, you should watch it. This would tie in nicely with that on some level. Okay? On some level it would anyway. There's enough of that energy there that I would recommend it. All right? That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. And good for you, by the way. I'm on board with that. Good for you. Good luck.